The Go Higher podcast is provided by the High Program at Wayne State University. The High Program, helping individuals go higher.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Go Higher podcast, where we take on tough and relevant subjects in everyone's day-to-day lives and provide insight on how to respond, resolve, and re-inspire yourself and those around you. Looking for the right internship can be a daunting task. There's many factors that you want to consider, not to mention the time it takes to fill out all of those applications. A Google search for internships in your field of study can leave you searching through hundreds of listings looking for the right one. This can leave you confused and wanting to avoid the process altogether. Today, we'll discuss some ways you can make the internship search less stressful. First, what should you put into a resume? Before you start your search, you should have your resume prepared to send along with your applications. Your resume should be a quick list of your skills, experience, and accomplishments. It's recommended that your resume is no longer than one page, as hiring managers have to look through many resumes. Keeping yours at one page makes it more likely that they read the entire resume and see all of the information that you provided. Now, here are 8 quick tips for creating your resume. Number 1, you can format your resume however you like, but remember not to make the formatting too distracting. Also, make sure it allows someone to naturally follow the text without getting confused. This means using bolded headers to break up the sections and also using the same alignment for those sections. Number 2, use headers and bullet points so that it's easier to skim. Number 3, include your contact information at the top of your resume. Number 4, double check for typos and have someone else look over your resume as well. Number 5, you don't have to include every single job that you've had, just the most recent and the most relevant. Number 6, you can include your GPA if it's above a 3.0. Number 7, if you need help, look online for examples of formatting. The internet contains lots of templates for you to reference. And then number 8, always include a cover letter. Personalize that cover letter for every position. It could be tempting to make a general cover letter for every internship, but personalizing it will show that you put time into your application. Research the company to find out their mission and any projects that you might be interested in. Find a way to work that into your cover letter. Next, where do you begin your search? Begin your search early, months in advance. This will give you time to do a proper search and it won't stress you out. Before you begin your search, you should know about what you want to get from an internship. Are you looking for professional experience or are you looking for something more field specific? Are you okay with making coffee and organizing the office, or do you strictly want to focus in on tasks that relate to your major? Here's a hint. Most internships will ask you to make coffee, organize the office, and perform some other clerical task at some point. Be ready for that. Also consider if you're okay with having an unpaid internship. After you figured out what you want from an internship, figure out what companies interest you. This part may take a while. You should research prominent companies that focus their business in your career field and their missions. Next, try to find out their work environment. You should use websites like Glassdoor to see how current or former employees feel about the company. After you focused on some companies that you like, look at their internship programs and see if the tasks and responsibilities align with what you expect to get from an internship. Last, you should consider where these internships are. Are they in another state, another country? Are you able to afford to support yourself during the internship? Are there any positions that are conveniently located, maybe near where your parents, grandparents, or extended family live? Using this process can narrow down the intern field for you and ensure that you apply for positions that will most likely be beneficial to you. Finally, How to accept rejection. Even though you may put your best effort into your resume, applications, and research, you won't get a yes for every position that you apply for. Let's face it, you may not get a yes for any position that you apply for. While these rejections can seem personal because you put so much time into them, you have to remember that they're not. These companies are simply looking for a person that they feel will be the best fit for the position, and a lot of people apply for them. There's a college student that applied to 100 internships and was only accepted by one. Yes, he got rejected 99 times. He ended up interning at one of his top choices. It's important to take the rejection as an opportunity for growth. Find ways to improve your resume. After receiving a rejection, you can find more positions to apply for and start the process all over again. You may not have to go as far as 100 applications, but filling out more applications increases your chances of acceptance. A piece of information that can help you deal with rejection is that even Michael Jordan didn't make the varsity basketball team on his first try. If he could become the player that he did after that, then there's no reason that you should let rejection stop you from finding a great internship. Here is the safety tip of the day. Don't drive distracted. You are putting your safety and the safety of others at risk. If you feel that you are at risk of being distracted while driving, here are some tips. Turn your phone off when you get into the car. Turn on the Do Not Disturb when you get into the car, or use apps like Lifesaver to prevent you from driving distracted.
College can be difficult, but for some students, financial issues can make things impossible. The HIGH program at Wayne State University provides critical funds to students who are having major issues with basic needs like tuition, books, housing, and food. It's amazing, but just a few $100s at the right time can save a student from dropping out or from being homeless. Students should not have to decide between basic life needs and finishing their education. The HIGH program has connected hundreds of students with these basic needs and provided a light at the end of the tunnel for what amounts to the most difficult period of their young lives. If you would like to help, donations of any amount are welcome, and you can find all our information on highprogram.wayne.edu or at WSU High Program.